from Atlanta's Paradise Island in the Bahamas. It's the 2012 Miss Teen USA pageant.
I'm Danielle Doty, and this is the 2012 Miss Teen USA pageant.
It's the 2012 Miss Teen USA pageant, celebrating 30 phenomenal years.
Carolina. Tiffany Fletchock, North Dakota.
Kendall Fine, Ohio. Jessica Morgan, Oklahoma. Kiana Benyon, Oregon.
Julia Blachak, Pennsylvania. Livia Stencil, Rhode Island. Shannon Ford, South Carolina.
Kaylani Jorgensen, South Dakota. Shanice Brown, Tennessee.
Madison Lee, Texas.
Kaylara McCormick, Utah. Carson Woods, Vermont. Elizabeth Coakley, Virginia.
Alex Carlson Hilo, Washington.
Elizabeth Sabatino, West Virginia.
Brianna Mott, Wisconsin.
Sydney Grouse, Wyoming.
Please welcome to the stage, executive producer with iPowwow Multimedia, Colin Hornet. She was Miss Teen USA in 2005 and currently works as a sports reporter for Fox 8 News in Cleveland. Allie LaForce.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome into Miss Teen USA 2012. We sure hope you've enjoyed your day, whether it was out in the sun or if you were watching the Olympic Games. Colin, I think it's safe to say that all the way from London to here in the Bahamas, we have this country represented very, very well. I know the highlight of your trip has been the water slides. Am I wrong?
You're absolutely wrong, actually, Allie. My highlight has been the lazy river, but we're just getting to know each other, so we'll figure it
Okay.
out as the night goes on.
You know, it's the first gig I've had with you. Give me a break.
I'm looking forward to it, though. Who's excited about figuring out who's going to win tonight? Well, Allie and I are delighted to be hosting the show this evening from the Atlantis. This is going to be a really exciting night, but we got to get down to business.
We're not wasting any time, and we're going to get right to narrowing down the playing field to the top 16.
Yeah. Prior to this evening's show, the judges got to see all 51 of the contestants in the preliminary competition. Their votes, along with members of the Miss Universe organization, and for the first time ever, an online vote, determined who makes tonight's first cut.
That's right, and our auditors, Tal Goldhammer and Christy Von Onlin from the accounting firm of Ernst & Young have those results. Colin, you want to pick them up?
I think it's a good idea.
Let's get to it.
I'm nervous. Now, as mentioned a moment ago, for the first time in the 30-year history of Miss Teen USA, we had an online vote. So ladies, are we ready to find out who's in the top 16? The The results are in random order.
Who are the favorites out there? Who do we want to see in the top 16?
It's too bad there's no favorites. That's really disappointing. I thought people would show up to cheer for people. It's disappointing. We'll get them next time, though. First up, Ohio.
Come on down, South Carolina.
Please join us at the front, North Carolina.
Welcome up, New Mexico.
Forget about it. We're calling New York.
Step on up, Michigan.
We're moving forward with Connecticut.
You were chosen, Alabama.
It's your turn, Hawaii.
This next moment belongs to Oklahoma.
You can relax now, Illinois.
Up next is Utah.
Get on over here, Georgia.
Are you ready for Wyoming?
You're next, Kansas.
And rounding out the top 16 is West Virginia.
Sounds like the crowd's happy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your top 16. One of these finalists will be the next Miss Teen USA.
I don't know if many of you remember from last year, but this runway certainly is a lot longer, so let's let these girls work that runway one by one, and we'll start with Ohio.
South Carolina. New Mexico. New York.
Michigan.
Connecticut.
Alabama.
Hawaii.
Oklahoma.
Illinois.
Utah.
Georgia.
Wyoming.
Kansas.
And West Virginia.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our top 16. Thank you, ladies. Now, Allie, as a former Miss Teen USA, you understand the responsibility that goes along with this title.
There's a lot of responsibility. You were really looked upon by teens all over the country to set a good example, and really now, not only teens, but women all over the country, and no one did that better than this year's and soon to be last year's winner. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the reigning Miss Teen USA, Danielle Doty.
Ladies and gentlemen, doesn't she look incredible? Danielle, congratulations on an incredible year. Now, you were in this position last year. Tell us what it was like when you heard your name called.
I don't remember. Your life goes on pause. You can't think, you can't move, you're in complete shock. It's the best feeling in the world.
Sounds pretty good, except for the fact that you can't remember. Now, you've grown so much over this year. We've talked about this from you were a young girl, and then you've turned into this beautiful young woman. Talk about that experience.
When I look back on the girl that was crowned, I think of someone completely different. I'm still the same Danielle, but all of the experiences I've gone through this year, the friendships I've made, they've given me a different outlook on life, and I'm ready for the next chapter.
That's a great answer. It's like you're in the pageant again. Now, I know you don't want to give up the title, and you've been an incredible, incredible Miss Teen USA, but what advice do you have for the next champ?
To be herself, stay true to who you are. You go through so much this year, but if you stay who you are and you just let everyone influence you and learn from them, you can take away so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Teen USA 2011, Danielle Doty.
Done an incredible job, and now that you've gotten to meet the reigning Miss Teen USA, the next big question is which lucky young lady will get to wear the crown next. And so let's meet our judges who will be making that very tough decision. As account director for Parham Santana Top Branding Agency, he's working closely with the Miss Universe organization to help create exciting new health, beauty, and lifestyle products. David Knapp.
One of our very own, crowned Miss Teen USA and Miss Congeniality in 2003, she's currently an up-and-coming actress. She's made appearances on Comedy Central and NBC, and recently wrote, produced, and starred in the short film Worst Day Ever. She's busy, and she's Tammy Farrell.
Next up, as Executive Vice President at Rubenstein Public Relations, she specializes in luxury entertainment and consumer lifestyle brand publicity. Her clients include Rachel Zoe, Formula One, and the Miss Universe organization. Dara Bush.
She's the creator of the popular F Factor diet, the only dietitian-created program for optimal health based on fiber-rich nutrition. She's the official nutritionist for the Miss Universe organization. She's Tanya Zuckerbrot.
And he's a creative director within the fashion business, helping brands extend their global outreach through special events. He teamed up with the Bravo Network on season 2 of The Fashion Show. And as a celebrity stylist, he's worked with Kate Winslet, Adrian Brody, and Madonna. Stephen Campbell.
As founder and chief client officer at Parnham Santana, she helps brands ignite with product categories across all marketing platforms. Her clients include Teen Vogue, DKNY, and Food Network. Please welcome Marucci Santana. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our judges, or as the Swedish might say, our judges.
Yeah, no, you say judges.
Right, exactly. Moving on. We're counting on you. Please, choose us a great one. It's very important. And now, I'd like to take a moment to introduce our auditor for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, from Ernst & Young, please put your hands together for Tall, the Golden Calculator, Goldhammer.
And there are a few people in the crowd we'd really like to thank, and without the generosity of these individuals, this production would not have been able to happen.
This really is a home away from home for the Miss Universe organization. They've referred to it as our summer home because we've been here for the last 5 years, so thank you for having us again. Please give a round of applause for the conference, services, and special events staffs here at Atlantis, including Michelle Wilcher, Bill Cotterone, Glenroy Pratt, Quinton Brennan, and Anthea Butler. And of course, none of this is possible without the leadership and guidance of my mentor and friend, the president of the Miss Universe organization, Miss Paula Shugart.
Paula, you truly are an incredible person and do such a great job running this pageant. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is no secret that the bathing suit styles have changed quite a bit over the 30-year history of Miss Teen USA. So before we get started with the swimsuit competition, we're going to take a little trip down memory lane.
Let's go.
Truly is amazing to see how styles have changed. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get started? Okay, we begin the Miss Teen USA 2012 swimsuit competition with Ohio.
South Carolina.
North Carolina.
New Mexico. Utah.
Georgia.
Wyoming.
Kansas.
West Virginia.
And there they are, the swimsuit competition in our top 16 semi-finalists. Let's really hear it for them one more time.
Thank you again to our semifinalists. Now, while the judges are tallying their votes, there's someone special we'd like to introduce you to.
Absolutely. Please welcome Miss USA 2012, Olivia Culpo.
Olivia, you look beautiful tonight.
Look at you. Love your shoes.
Why, thank you.
Spikes on them.
For those of you who can't see at home, they're great shoes. Thank you, Olivia. So, it's been a couple months since you've been crowned. Tell us what it's like, what's happened.
Well, I have been introduced to a wonderful family. You know, getting acquainted with Layla and Danielle for the short amount of time was just unbelievable, and I can't thank everyone enough for welcoming me so warmly.
Great. So what advice? You're going to get a new sister. Not that we don't love Danielle, but we got to bring someone else in. So you're going to get a new sister. You just did this. What advice do you give to the new girl?
New girl, be yourself, have fun, and don't, you know, take every moment slowly. Take it all in, because before you know it, you'll be me, and it's been a month and a half, and I'm already like, I don't want it to be over.
Well, you've got another few months left, so enjoy it. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Miss USA 2012, Olivia Culpo.
Thank you, Olivia. Now, I know everyone's very anxious to bring the teens back out, but before we do, we're going to take a quick look at what they've been up to this week. It's hard not to have a good time here in the Bahamas. They've done a great job hosting the Miss Teen USA pageant. I think I have several memories from the first time I came to the Bahamas. I was 10 years old, and my mom made me wear a dress with all fruit on it. So when I came back, I vowed I would never wear that dress again. But that's beside the point. The evening gown competition is coming up. It's just moments away, but there is one more VIP guest in the audience that we would like to welcome to the stage for Colin to talk to. Please put your hands together for Miss Universe, Leila Lopez.
Leila, you look stunning as always. How is it being here in the Bahamas?
Thank you. You look cute.
Well, thank you. I love you, honey, if you're at home watching.
I love being in the Bahamas. I love this resort. It's amazing. You cannot get bored in here. Today I went to swim with dolphins. Amazing. I kissed, I hugged, I danced with dolphins. Amazing.
That sounds like a ton of fun. You were in the water, swimming around, playing with them, and it was a great time.
It was.
Now, you've gotten to know Danielle really well, being Miss Universe, and there's a great sisterhood that goes along with this. What makes her special?
Gosh, I'm even sad now that she's leaving. Having the opportunity to share my life with Danny for 7 months was, I think it's the best thing about my reigning. I really love her. To me, she's not the best Miss Teen USA. She's the best teen in the universe. She's so pure, so real, and like she's different. She's real. I like it about her. She's really, really sweet. And she's the only person in US who can say my full name.
Sounds like we have a fan of Danielle right here. I know that everybody at the Miss Universe organization is really proud of how you wear the crown. You've done an incredible job. You've had an incredible reign, and it's not done yet. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Leila Lopez, Miss Universe 2011. I'm not Danielle. I don't think I got it right.
Colin, we did not get the okay from Leila.
No, I got it wrong. I think I got her name wrong again.
I apparently did too, because Danielle's the only one that's got it right.
Yeah, well, we'll get it next time, I guess.
We'll work on that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's about that time to see how glamorous tonight's contestants look in their fancy dresses. But first, and this should entertain you, we're going to take a look back at the last 30 years of evening gown competition. You all laugh at the sequence and the feather shoulder pads, but don't laugh too hard because those styles all come back around, and you know that.
Forget that. Laugh all you want. Shoulder pads were terrible.
Okay, fine, they're terrible. Now they have to have a point on them to be cool.
There you go. Yeah, I'll take
Lady
that.
Gaga style.
Yeah. Or Madonna. She did it before. Nobody's laughing about that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see the 2012 contestants and what they're wearing? Let's give a round of applause for all 51 contestants in their spectacular evening gowns as they work the runway and we see the beautiful colors.
like it, yeah. 51 girls. We're down to 16, but now is the time to take a closer look in the evening gown competition and figure out which of these 16 girls will make that perfect Miss Teen USA.
And before we do, it's important to note that the judges will not be judging on the gown itself, but the poise, the grace, and the confidence of these amazing 16 semifinalists.
So we begin the evening gown competition with Ohio. North Carolina.
New Mexico.
New York.
Michigan.
Connecticut.
Alabama.
Hawaii.
Oklahoma.
Illinois.
Utah.
Georgia. Kansas.
And last but not least, West Virginia. Okay, let's welcome all of our semifinalists back to the stage. There they are, the top 16 in the evening gown competition. Nice job, ladies.
Well, Allie, I am absolutely delighted that I am not a judge and do not have to make that decision. You guys thought you were getting a nice trip to the Bahamas. You were kind of wrong.
You got that right. And I think they might need a little extra time. So right now we're going to take a 15-minute intermission. You can grab a refreshment or even a program book out in the lobby, and then we'll resume in 15.
Program books are good. But do not forget, when we come back, we will narrow the field down to our top 5. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you at home, you get this lucky portion of the show. I'm glad you haven't left because we are here with the top 16. First off, Miss Ohio. Miss Ohio, what's going through your head right now?
A lot of things. I mean, one, excitement. Two, a little nervous, but I'm so excited and so happy. It's unreal.
Anybody you want to say hi to back home?
All the people in Ohio and Cincinnati, thank you so much for supporting me in my dreams. It means so much to me, and I'm so glad you're all watching me. Thank you so much.
Good luck. Go get changed. Let's do it again. Next up, Miss South Carolina. Please come join us. Miss South Carolina, congratulations. How does it feel?
I need Webster's dictionary for the words I'm feeling right now. There's so many of them.
Amazing. Well, I don't want to hold you too long. You go get ready. We'll see you very soon. Good luck.
Thank you so much, and thanks for everyone in South Carolina that's watching, and my 9 best friends. I love you.
Nice. 9 best friends. That's a lot. North Carolina, come on in here. North Carolina, what's going on? You having a good time?
I'm having a great time right now.
Nice. What did you think? You heard your name called and you were like,
Yeah, I started fist pumping. That's a little embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie.
nice. She's not from Jersey, but she does the fist pump. She's North Carolina. We'll see you soon. Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. New Mexico, come join us. This is Fast and Furious, folks. I know. Miss New Mexico, please come a little closer, fit in the camera. How do you feel?
Absolutely amazing. I'm so surprised and excited, and I just have this rush of adrenaline.
Surprised, but this is what we were planning for, so we're ready to go to the next stage.
Yes, so ready. I'm so excited. I'm ready to give it my all.
There you go. Thank you very much, New Mexico. Best of luck to you. Miss New York? Forget about it. Come on over here. Miss New York. Now, I used to live in New York. I'm excited. What part are you from?
Long Island.
From Long Island. That's amazing. Say hi to some people back home in Long Island and tell us, what did you think when you heard your name called?
As soon as you said forget about it, I knew it was coming. It was honestly the most amazing feeling in the world, and I am so blessed right now.
Amazing. Enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you very much.
So much.
Bye-bye. Michigan. How we doing, Michigan?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. We're excited. We're happy.
It's such an adrenaline rush right now, I can't believe it.
Great. You want to say hi to anybody back home?
Yeah, all my family and friends watching, thank you so much, I love you all.
Well, you're very welcome. On behalf of your friends back home, you're very welcome. Good luck with the rest of the night. Have a lot of fun.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Malfunction. We had a wardrobe malfunction almost, but not quite. Miss Connecticut, come on in here. How are we doing?
I'm absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I can't even believe this.
We're excited for the next part?
Yes, more than excited. I can't even describe what I'm feeling right now.
Do you remember everything you did in rehearsal? Or you got everything blocked off? We know what we're supposed to do next.
No, I did not get to rehearse the top 16, so I have no clue what's happening next.
Perfect, and it's not like it's an exciting moment, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah, totally fine.
Miss Connecticut, congratulations. Have a lot of fun out there. We're whipping through these people. We're whipping through them. Next up, come on in, Alabama. Alabama, one of the characters of the group, Alabama. And you've been very successful this week in all of the events.
I have. I got kind of lucky. I won the paddleboard race, and then my relay team won. So I've been kind of lucky so far.
She's
out.
2 for 2. Do you think we can go 3 for 3 tonight?
I hope so. Fingers crossed.
What do you want to say hi to back in Alabama?
Everybody that's watching, thank you so much. All of you, I hope you all have internet service, Alabama. You know, you never know. Thank you all so much. I love you. Mwah.
There she is, the character that is Alabama. Thank you very much, Alabama. Hawaii. Now, I've been saying Hawaii. I don't know if I've been saying it right. Correct me, please, if I'm wrong.
Hawaii.
So I'm kind of close. Hawaii. Great. People are watching back home in Hawaii. They must be excited. What do you want to say to them?
Thank you so much. Aloha. Mahalo nui loa. Thank you for voting. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of your support.
Well, they wish you the best of luck, I'm sure, in the next round, as do we. Have a great time.
Thank you so much. I love your shoes, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. The shoes are popular tonight. We're having a great night up here with shoes. And we've got Oklahoma. What is cracking? How we doing? How's it going?
I'm in top 15. I'm pretty happy. I mean, I'm excited.
I hate to correct you, it's top 16. Are we still happy?
Excuse me, 16. Yes, I'm still ecstatic either way.
Nice. And do you have any idea who the people voted to pick as the winner, the fan favorite?
No, I have no clue, but, you know, she deserves it either way, and her state loves her.
What are you most nervous about in the next part of the competition?
I'm not nervous. I'm just excited. I'm happy to be here. I mean, it's a great honor to get picked from these judges and to be at Miss Teen USA alone. So.
There you go. Best of luck, Miss Oklahoma. Have a blast.
Much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Lots of thank yous. People are happy. We are happy right now backstage, folks. Next up, Miss Illinois. How are we doing?
I'm fantastic right now. I'm just so excited to be in the top 16.
Pretty exciting, right? What did you think? What went through your head? What were you like? I heard my name and I'm like, ah!
I was really just hoping that they would call my name. It's Nationals, Miss Teen USA. I don't even remember what went through my mind. I was so excited.
Have you done pageants a lot before, or is this the kind of first time to run through?
I did Miss Illinois Teen USA 2 times. I won on my second try, but other than that, I've done none.
You won on your second try, and you're in the top 16. Congratulations. Have a great time.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We'll see you later. Miss Utah is up next. Now, Miss Utah, you've got a lot of support and a lot of love out in the crowd.
Yes, my parents are only out there for me and my director.
So these are fans we picked up as we've gone.
Yes, they are.
Now, you've been doing some dance moves. I've been watching during rehearsal. You've had a few dance moves. Can you show us something that you were doing during rehearsal? Bam! Utah, folks, Utah. Hey, have a great time. I hope you keep having fun.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. I will have a lot of fun because I don't win or lose. I just have a great time.
That is true.
Have fun. We'll see you later. Thanks. Next up is Georgia. Miss Georgia, how we doing?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, you having fun up here?
So much fun, it's kind of ridiculous.
What's the scariest part that's coming up?
I'm going to have to say top 5. It's very suspenseful.
Okay, so we're nervous if we get into the top 5. But after that comes the question.
That's not too bad. Interview is my favorite, so I'm sure this won't be much different.
Interview's my favorite. We're not scared of the top 5. Famous last words, folks. Stay tuned. Miss Georgia, congratulations. We'll see you later.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Have a good evening, too. Thank you very much. Next up is Wyoming. And I believe Miss Wyoming rounds out the top 16.
I am in such great shock right now. Thank you.
Pretty exciting, right?
It is. It really is. You know, Wyoming has placed 5 times before this, and so I'm the 6th. So I'm very excited about that.
We're setting records over in Wyoming.
Apparently we are.
What do you want to say to the people back home in Wyoming?
You know, thank you so much for watching. If you're not watching, I'm kidding. But thank you for all the support and love, and I can't wait to get to home to see you guys. Hopefully I can bring it home for y'all.
Just so you know, if you win, you're not actually going home, so you won't see anybody.
Eventually. You know, at some point I'll be in Wyoming. And might I say I love your shoes.
Thank you. Christian Laboon, shout out to you, dude. Thank you very much for the dope shoes. And Wyoming, congratulations. We'll see you later on tonight.
So much.
Have fun. I was wrong. That was 15. But don't worry about it. We got 16 coming now, and here we go. Kansas. I'm actually wrong. We got a lot to go here. Kansas, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm excited. I'm not in the top 16, but you are. What does it feel like?
I mean, I was shocked. It came down to the last 2 spots. I actually thought they had already been filled, and I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta. And then all of a sudden they're like, Kansas! And I was like, what?
I just kind of got really excited and it was just a rush.
Did you think about anything? Is there a thought that goes through your head, or did you go blank?
I always go blank.
Nice. Well, I hope you don't go blank for the final question.
I hope I don't either. I don't think I will. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
If you get there, best of luck. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you so much. You too.
Thanks. I'm having a great time. They're excited. I'm excited. This is a great night so far, and I believe now we have the final contestant that rounds out the top 16. In fact, it is Miss West Virginia. What do you got to say?
I'm just blessed to be here and very excited.
Nice. Well, congratulations. Lots of hard work. It's paid off.
It has. I feel really good about my training, so it's in God's hands from here.
And the judges.
And the judges. That's true.
Yes. So thank you, both of those people. Good luck. Have a great night, and we will see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Everybody at home, that's it. We've done them. We've talked to them. We've had a great time. We're going to be coming back shortly. Enjoy some videos, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Miss Teen USA 2012. Once again, Allie LaForce and Colin Hornet.
Welcome back. Those of you at home, those of you in the audience. This is really exciting.
How excited are you?
Moments away from finding out who's going to be in the top 5.
And there's no turning back now. The judges have cast their tallies, and we are going to pick up those results from Tall. Colin, would you mind?
I would love to go say hi to... Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at this
I didn't
guy.
mean to hit you and your microphone. I'd love to go say hi to Tall again, though. Tall, lovely to see you again. Thank you very much, sir. Whew. Here we go.
So here are the results in random order. First up, Connecticut.
We would like to call upon Oklahoma.
Now it's time for Michigan.
She has a few fans in the crowd. Congratulations to Ohio!
And finally, rounding out the top 5, West Virginia. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, but before we turn on the pressure with the final question, we want to get to know each contestant just a little bit closer, and each girl will be asked a personal question by our very own Colin. Colin, whenever you're ready.
Yes, please. Miss Connecticut, will you come and join me, please? By the glass bowl. How are you doing this evening?
I am absolutely amazing. Whew.
It's not a terrible night so far, is it?
Horrible. No, I am absolutely loving this. You kind of get up there and believe you can do one thing, and deep down I thought I would be here, but never in a million years did I actually think I would.
Well, you're here, and we'd like to get to know you, so welcome. What's a personal accomplishment that makes you especially proud?
especially proud. At the age of 14, I created a program called Bully Proof, empowering children today to prevent bullying tomorrow, which is designed to not only educate students on what bullying is, but give them the tips they need to stop it. So I've spoken to over 20,000 students across my state and lobbied successfully for 2 different anti-bullying bills, and I believe that makes me very special. I'm different.
There you go. Well done, Miss Connecticut. Thank you very much. Good luck. Miss Oklahoma, will you please come and join me? Congratulations. How exciting is this?
I don't have words. I really don't. I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen often.
That's not going to help you when we get to the final question if you don't have words. You should know that. But we're going to get to know you right now. What do you like most about the pageant experience thus far?
I love the pageant experience. I love the girls, and I love the fact that it makes you grow as a woman. You know, you get an interview, you get to have presence, and you get to learn how to be a young woman, and I love that so much.
There you go, Miss Oklahoma. Thank you very much. Michigan, will you please join me? You have a lot of fans in the audience tonight. Who's here rooting for you?
Yes, I do. I have my family, all my grandparents, cousins, aunts and uncles, neighbors, and family friends.
Sounds like Michigan is empty this evening. So, describe how you envision yourself in 5 years.
In 5 years, I envision myself graduated from college, hopefully with a good job, and with a strong head on my shoulders, and that's all.
And having served as Miss Teen USA this year.
Hopefully.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, Michigan. Ohio, please come join us. This is exciting, is it not?
Very, very exciting.
And who do you have with you tonight?
I have my mom, my dad, my little brother, and my boyfriend.
Well, welcome, everybody, wherever you are. That's controversial, it sounded like. Our question for you is, what is your favorite social media tool and why?
I would definitely have to say my favorite social media tool would definitely have to be Twitter, because, I mean, who doesn't love Twitter? I absolutely love Twitter, and I think it's so fun to tweet whatever you want to call it, and I think that that's a good way to, because you can't really post negative pictures on Twitter like you can Facebook, and I think that Twitter lets you know what everyone's doing.
What's your Twitter handle?
What?
What is your Twitter handle?
Well.
That's the name that people tweet at you, yes.
Oh, Miss Ohio Teen USA 12.
Send her some tweets, ladies and gentlemen. Send her some tweets. Thank you very much. West Virginia. How are you doing this evening?
I feel blessed to be here.
It's an exciting night, isn't it?
It is. It's very exciting.
Let's find out more about you. Aside from being Miss Teen USA, what would be your dream job?
I'm really inspired by my mom because she's in the business field, so I think maybe working in the corporate level or in healthcare of the business field, so definitely something in the business.
There we go, like mother, like daughter. Thank you very much, West Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, your top 5.
Okay, it's almost time for my favorite part of the competition, the dreaded final question. And over the last 30 years, we've heard some pretty interesting answers, such as...
Here's our question.
Some people out there in our nation don't have that.
Well, I fear messing up an onstage question the most.
Today, he's signing off women to go off and leave their children without a national daycare program, and I believe that is absolutely necessary. He needs to look into that just a little more, and then maybe think about signing that bill.
I think it's a shame that we are lowered so much to be sex objects. We've got minds and we've got brains, and there are wonderful things we can do.
I've lived with over 6 foster families. I've learned to live all different ways of life, and I've also lived with over 50 teenagers.
The importance of staying in school, setting goals for yourself, completing your education, and trying your best to achieve those goals.
If it's a personal choice, your mom agrees, your dad agrees, and you come to a conclusion and you want it, then sure. I just think it depends on the situation.
You know, nowadays, social media can really blow things up, and I would just like to say for every bad answer, there's about 100 good answers. So a round of applause for these girls, because when the pressure's on, those questions can be pretty tough. And as we all know, becoming Miss Teen USA requires not only beauty, but brains as well. So now each finalist will pick the name of a judge, who in turn will ask a final question. Let's get started.
Very exciting, but also very nerve-wracking. Let's start with Connecticut. Please pick a judge's name out of the bowl. Dara Bush, please, what is your question?
Was it right for the NCAA to take away Penn State football coach Joe Paterno's wins in light of the recent scandal? And is it fair to the players who played on those teams?
Absolutely not. I believe those consequences were too harsh. Yes, what he did was wrong, but the team should not have to suffer. They played their games not knowing what he was up to, so thank you. I don't really get into sports that much, but I do know what's right and wrong, and I do know that what he was doing in his private life had nothing to do with those players.
Thank you very much, Connecticut. Oklahoma, would you please come and join me? Please take a name out of the bowl. I'd say fishbowl, but there's no fish in it. Judge Tammy Farrell, may we have your question, please?
All right. How you doing, Oklahoma? That's not your question, by the way. All right. Only recently did President and Mrs. Obama pay back their student loans. Is the high price of a college education worth it in all of these tough economic times?
I believe in education is always worth it, no matter how hard you have to work for it. My grandfather has always instilled in me that you have to have hard work ethic, and if an education requires hard work, then I think you should still do it.
Thank you very much, Oklahoma. I am delighted I don't have to answer any of these questions. Michigan, please pull a judge's name. Stephen Campbell, may we please have your question?
If you had the opportunity to speak with President Obama and Governor Romney, what would you ask them?
Well, I'm going away to college next year, so something that I'm going to have to start thinking about is, first of all, student loans. I don't know that much about it, and that's something that I'm going to have to start thinking about, as well as healthcare. After I'm done with college, that's something that I'm going to have to worry about, so I would like to know more about that as well.
Thank you very much, Michigan. Ohio, please come and join me on the side of the stage and pull a judge's name from the bowl. There's a lot of murmur in the audience after a question is answered. Your question will be from David Knapp.
Is plastic surgery in pageants an unfair advantage similar to steroids in sports?
I agree. I think it is. I think that plastic surgery should not be allowed in pageants. I think that pageants are about natural beauty and what's on the outside and what's on the inside. And I think God has made all of us the way that He wanted us. And I don't think anyone in this world should have plastic surgery.
Thank you very much, Ohio. West Virginia, please choose a judge's name. Your judge will be Tanya Zuckerbrot.
After tragedies like the recent Batman shooting in Colorado, does the public have the right to see pictures and videos of the criminal, or does this perpetuate a culture of people committing crimes to become celebrities?
I think it instills fear in the public. I think it is wrong to do that, and it reiterates that insecurity in the public safety. So no, absolutely not. I don't think it's right to do that.
Thank you very much, West Virginia. Woo! Collective sigh of relief. Everybody just shake it out. We're through the question. Shake it out. Ladies, great job. Congratulations. No matter what happens tonight, all of you are winners. You made it this far. It's an incredible opportunity that you've taken advantage of. Really well done. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our top 5. Please take your final walk, Connecticut. Oklahoma. Michigan. Ohio. And last but not least, West Virginia. Thank you very much, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen in the audience at home, we have your 5 finalists. We are about to find out who Miss Teen USA 2012 is going to be.
Colin, there's a lot riding on this pageant because as everybody knows in here, there's a lot of perks that come with being Miss Teen USA, not just bragging rights and living in New York City and having incredible sisters, as you saw tonight, but so much more. So let's take a look.
Tonight's winner will begin her year as Miss Teen USA 2012 wearing a crown from Diamond Nexus, the official jeweler of Miss Teen USA. But that's not all. She'll also receive a swimwear wardrobe by West Surfing, a year's worth of hair care products and tools from Farouk Systems, an evening wear wardrobe by Sherry Hill, a 2-year scholarship from the New York Film Academy in New York City valued at up to $100,000, a year's worth of cosmetics from Pursuit of the Crown Cosmetics, hair accessories from Lisa B, a 6-day, 5-night vacation at the beautiful Cove Atlantis Resort Paradise Island for 2, including airfare. Wow, that looks pretty incredible.
That's a lot of good stuff.
It absolutely is. While we're getting the 51 contestants back on the stage, we have some very, very special awards to hand out, which is pretty exciting.
We do. First up is Miss Congeniality. Behind the scenes at Miss Teen USA, there's usually one girl who stands out for being friendly, funny, and just easy to talk to. So we're happy to announce that this year's Miss Congeniality is Vermont.
Congratulations. She doesn't look very happy, does she? Let's hear it for Vermont. Congratulations, Miss Vermont. Now we have another award to give out.
We absolutely do.
Next up is Photogenic. They say the camera never lies. That's to be debated, but in this case, it does not. Which of these girls had that extra wow factor? The Miss Universe organization's photography team voted, and the winner is Oklahoma. Keep it going for Oklahoma. Congratulations, Oklahoma. And ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause, please, for all 51 contestants. What a great job they did tonight.
They did do an incredible job, and this is one of the saddest moments in the show because she only has a few more minutes before she becomes a former Miss Teen USA like the rest of us.
But you wear the title well.
We do, and you will always be a Miss Teen USA of your year, so you don't have to consider yourself a former if you choose not to.
Exactly.
I choose not to. Miss Teen USA 2005 always. All right, let's take one last look at the incredible year of our reigning Miss Teen USA 2011, Danielle Doty.
Hi everyone, I'm Danielle Doty, Miss Teen USA 2011, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 18 years old and just graduated from high school. I've been a cheerleader for the past 5 years, and being Miss Teen USA is pretty awesome.
Chet, aren't you excited to be here?
Yes. Hello everybody!
Welcome to the Snuggie Show!
We're just kidding. This year has been such a journey. It's taught me so much about myself, and it's really opened my eyes to a bigger picture. Welcome back to Trending with Teen, where I talk about what's trending in my world and yours. Hi, I'm Danielle Doty, and you're on the scene with Teen. We are on the way to my first photo shoot with Fidelity. It's allowed me to form relationships that will last a lifetime.
It's cold.
I just want a car to go home.
Beauty queen
I've
problem.
made a memory with every single person in the office,
Salsa's easy.
No, it's not.
Thank you for the memories and becoming my family. And that's what I'll remember after this year, after several years. I can't thank you enough for everything y'all did. I love y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Teen USA 2011, Danielle Doty.
As one adventure ends, another begins. Although tonight marks the end of an incredible chapter of my life as Miss Teen USA 2011, I know it is just the beginning of a new one. I have to first thank God for all of the amazing opportunities He has given me. To my family, I can't thank you enough. Without you, none of this would have been possible. I love you. Paula, thank you for everything. My life is forever changed. Emmy, you know me better than I know myself. You became my best friend and taught me to always stay positive no matter the circumstance. I would not have been able to get through this year without you. Liz and Lay, thank you for sharing one of the best years of my life with me. This is not the end to our friendship, because sisters last forever. To the rest of MUO, it's simple. When I think of y'all, I think of family. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for welcoming me in with open arms and letting me stay forever. To my sponsors and charitable alliances, words cannot explain how grateful I am for your continued support. You have made this year unforgettable. To the new Miss Teen USA, welcome to the family and enjoy every second of your new reign. It goes by quick. This is not the end, it's only my beginning.
Danielle, on behalf of everybody, thank you very much. You will always be one of our favorites.
You did an incredible job. You have a bright future ahead of you. But we're so close to crowning the new Miss Teen USA, and we're just going to give the judges a couple extra minutes as we welcome the top 5 finalists back to the stage. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Who's your favorite? One of these young ladies' lives is about to change forever. She'll be in the spotlight, flown to New York City, where she'll start a year full of endless adventure and opportunity.
Now, if you think you have what it takes, and I'm sure some of you do, please go to www.missteenusa.com to get more information. And you could become the next Miss Teen USA. And while you're there, why don't you order a DVD of tonight's show? Because I know you've had such a great time, so just, you know, pick up 1, 2,
3, 4.
Great gifts.
Michigan's gonna need a lot of DVDs.
Yes.
Grandma, aunts and uncles, cousins. We'd also like to take this moment to give a big thank you to our wonderful judges and everyone at Atlantis Paradise Island here in the Bahamas. We've had a tremendous time, and a special shout out to the members of the 2012 Miss Teen USA Fantasy Camp who are here in the audience tonight.
Are they ever here?
They're wonderful young women. I spoke to them, and I think I learned more from them than they learned from me, so thank you. Thank you in advance. Well, we're just moments away from crowning the 30th Miss Teen USA, but before we do, let's take a look back at all 29 of the past winners' special moments.
The first runner-up is Miss Virginia. Miss Teen USA is Miss New York, Ruth Zakarian.
I don't know about you guys. I could watch that all day. But we don't have time for that. We have business to take care of. And we're about to find out who's going to wear the crown this year. Tall, do you have the results?
Of course Tall has the results.
It appears that he does, and he's coming this way. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And now, here is the moment we've all been waiting for. The official results verified by the world-renowned Tall Goldhammer of the accounting firm Ernst & Young. Thank you, Tall. Ladies and gentlemen, anybody want to know who won? Let's begin. The fourth runner-up for Miss Teen USA is Ohio.
The third runner-up is Oklahoma.
The second runner-up is Michigan.
Okay, everyone, we're down to the final two. Who will be the next Miss Teen USA? Let's hear it.
Now, if for any reason the new Miss Teen USA cannot fulfill her duties, the first runner-up will take over. Good luck, ladies. Have you seen any good movies lately?
It's a really good question, Colin. I saw 21 Jump Street. It's a good comedy. It's about two cops that have to play undercover and go back to high school. They actually remind me of how my brother was.
I heard
when
it's
he
great.
was
I
in
saw it
high
as
school.
well. Oh, sorry. Back to the show. Back to the show.
Actually, Ted was pretty good too.
I
It's a
love
little
Ted.
graphic though. If you have kids, I wouldn't take them.
Yeah. Yeah. Go see the matinee. Put them down. Get a
A lot of bad
babysitter.
language.
Date night. Are we ready?
Also, make sure you follow Miss Teen USA at her Twitter handle at Miss Teen USA.
Yes. All right, that's it. We'll stop playing around. Did you guys know that Allie won an Emmy?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, very impressive.
I knew he was going to sneak that in there.
Congratulations to you both. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Teen USA 2012 is Connecticut! That means the first runner-up is West Virginia.
Please take your first walk as Miss Teen USA 2012. That's okay, no one's ever stays on.
It's okay. Enjoy it. Miss USA will help you fix the crown. What a night we have had. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. Let's get a new word from Miss Teen USA. What are you thinking and feeling?
Where is my mother? Oh my goodness, I cannot describe what I am feeling right now. I don't even have words to say it. Thank you everyone so much, and everybody who wasn't from Connecticut who cheered for me, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Miss Teen USA, thank you very much. Thank you to our friends at Ustream and NewTek for webcasting us live to the world. We'll see you again next year. To my beautiful co-host, Allie, amazing. It's been a blast tonight. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everybody enjoy your night and congratulations.
Good night.
Joining us for Miss Teen USA 2012. It's just about time for our photography session with our new winner. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll please step away from the main runway, please. Step away from the main runway so we can facilitate our photos with our new Miss Teen USA for 2012. You've been a great audience.